Shamin Navas has been given the job of opening the bowling again. Bowled very well against the West Indies. He'll be hoping for early wickets. Immediately off the mark.
Saeed Anwar, when he's around, the intensity certainly goes a notch or two up, because he's the type of player who's got all the shots in the book, plenty of flair.
Amir Sohail now off the mark, so both Pakistani batsmen with a single to their score. Doug Cowie, the other umpire officiating today. David Shepherd had yesterday off. Today it's the turn of Steve Dunn to get a day off. Well, day off in the middle. Steve Dunn is the third umpire today. Excellent line.
So these early deliveries showing that there's not much terrors on this pitch. The ball coming through nicely onto the bat. And Saeed Anwar standing up and playing it on the rise.
The edge that he was looking for, but just wide of his second slip. Won't go for 4. Third man doing a very good job to cut it off. End of Shamin Navas's first over. 5 runs rather came from that over. He too has 2 slips in place. Well fielded, brilliant. And a good throw at that, but it's going to cost Sri Lanka a single. Tough break to be punished for that sort of cricket.
Yes, it certainly is. These are the sad things in this game of cricket. What a wonderful bit of fielding by Mahala Javadhan. He's always been in the action, in the forefront, and a wonderful throw in.
Big shout. Umpire David Shepherd is of the opinion that that would have missed.
Once again, a very useful delivery by Shamin Navas. Getting the ball to cut back quite a bit sharply, but doing a little too much. Missing leg stump.
Well bowled. Very good delivery.
An excellent delivery by Nuwan Soisa. Once again, jugging that ball in, going through the bat and pad of Saeed Anwar. Quite a bit of bounce and carry as well for Nuwan Soisa. This land with his high arm action is able to extract something out of even the most docile of pitches.
That's well played. That's through, and that will be 4 runs.
Trademark shot of Saeed Anwar, drew back and hit it square of the wicket. Perfectly timed. His timing is something very special. He's really a touch player. Doesn't hit it too hard, but gets behind it and just see the manner in which he bisects the fielders.
Spear being brought into play. Just a single. That's gone. That's gone a long way. Don't think Doug Cowie is quite aware of how far it went. I can assure him it went the full distance. That's 6.
A wonderful shot there by Saeed Anwar. This is why he's such a good player. Ball right in the slot for him, and with a great flourish goes over square leg. Wonderfully hit. Just so very strong on shots like that to take the aerial route. The ball just carrying.
Looking for two here, side Anwar, and will get them. Good throw, but quickly back. Very good shot again. Looked so easy. Beautifully timed. This man is class.
But the timing was absolutely brilliant. Easy revelation here. Side Anwar's batting, hitting straight through the line. The timing was absolutely perfect, and the ball sped to the boundary.
Makes it look so easy, side Anwar. Great pitch to batting, but you still have to be able to play those shots. Just a flick of the wrist. No need to run for those, Amir. Side Anwar, more runs than balls faced. Good shot by Amir Sohail. There could be a bit of ball chasing today, Ranjit.
Certainly would. I think in this seat, the Sri Lankans will have to ensure that they are tight as possible. Amerswell just flicking it away on the onside. He's been the rather sedate partner in this partnership, with Said Anwar really taking the bowling on. But on that occasion, Amerswell picking up 2 runs.
Fielded by Russell Arnold in the gully.
It's well played. It's beaten the fieldsman at point. That'll run away to the boundary for 4. Pakistan are off to a really good start. This is the best start we've seen so far in this tournament. Jai Wyden are there trying to dive away and stop it. Couldn't quite make it.
A wonderful stroke from Said Anwar. Not only did he open the face of the bat, but look at those wrists coming down nicely on those. And creating the gap thereby. It's an excellent shot. Beautiful timing once again from Said Anwar, making just a little bit of room for himself and finding the gap.
Oh, a fumble, but recovered. Yes, you make a good point. That certainly was good placement. And that first replay we had certainly showed that. The ball actually going away across there, just beating one fieldsman and then just beating the other one. Can't place it better than that. Oh, bowled him! That one's nipped back a little bit. Well bowled, Chaminda Vaas. A slight change of pace there for Chaminda. It's one of the attributes that he's used very well over the years. That one just nipped back a little bit, off the inside edge, thundered into the stumps, and that's the first wicket to fall.
Amerswell clearly beaten by that slow delivery from Chaminda Vaas. This was expertly bowled. There you see him coming on the front foot and losing the grip. There you see the hand coming off from the bat, and a gap being created between bat and pad. So an early exit once again for Amerswell is gone for 6, and Pakistan lose their first wicket for 37.
So Inzamam Al-Haq, a right-hander and a strong right-hander too. And he's out there because of a beautiful slower off-cutter. Have a look at this. Fingers over the top, nip back a little bit, top of the middle stump. That is a beautiful sight if you're a bowler. Just watch his fingers here. There it goes, the off-cutter. Just nips back a little bit, a little inside edge, top of middle stump. That was the end of Sohail. Just knocking the ball off its axis. You watch his fingers. There we go. Knocks it off its axis. And it just grips a little bit. Just enough to move from the middle of the bat to the edge and then deflect onto the stumps. That's well bowled, Chaminda. That one spot on target too.
Well, Amerswell wasn't to the pitch of the delivery. just a little short of good length. And you see him playing away from the front pad. And then inside edge, and that took the middle stump off.
Oh, he's got in, caught ball, beautifully done. Well, he's mixing it up today. He's getting smarter by the day, Chaminda Vaas. That's well bowled again. He really is becoming a very, very good bowler, capable of bowling fast, capable of swinging the ball, and also capable every now and again of foxing really good players.
We'll say then we'll be disappointed with this shot. He could have easily played it down with a straight bat. He's trying to work the ball away towards the leg side. There you see the ball just stopping a little bit because it was just a little slower delivery from Chaminda Vaas. Lovely bowling by the left armour, picking up a vital wicket. Saidan were gone for 30 of just 33 deliveries. Pakistan 38 for 2.
Right, so the new batsman, Yusuf Johanna, a right-hander, and he's out there because of this very clever piece of bowling by Chaminda Vaas.
Yes, it was nicely held back by Chaminda Vaas. Saidan were looking to push it through mid-on or mid-wicket, and an easy take by the bowler himself. Very attentive Chaminda Vaas, and neatly held it.
It's well played, Yusuf Johanna, straight off the mark there, just knocking that one into the gap. That's what he'll do. Be sensible. He'll just try and pick up a few singles.
Nice warm day, and Pakistan, having played so well against the West Indies, got off to a really flyer. Said Anwar played well, but on this occasion they've really been kept under the hammer. And he was ready for it this time, Inzamam. It was in the air for a little way and not all that far away from the fielder, but the timing was just so good.
Third ball in a row that Pereira has pushed down the leg side. The first one was much too wide for Inzamam to get a hold of. Second one he missed. This time, well, third time lucky for Inzamam. You can't bowl that line to good players that often and expect to get away with it every time.
The old hands apart again, and he gives it a real flick with his bottom hand. Again down the leg side, he's going to pay another penalty. It won't go for 4. In fact, that won't go for anything more than 1 with Inzi at the crease. Really fix it. And you just see, look at the hands are apart on the bat. You can just see a little gap between the left and the right hand. That's not usual, but very effective for Inzamam. Again down the leg side, he's going to pay another penalty. It won't go for 4. In fact, that won't go for anything more than 1 with Inzi at the crease. 4 over this from Pereira. So much pressure from the two left-handers, and now this is what happens.
A chance, you'd have to call that. Not an easiest of chances for young Kalu.
Pereira coming in. His first wasn't a distinguished over, but he's got a chance to redeem himself. And again, just down the leg side. He's got a lot more protection there. There's 2 men out on the leg side. Played well against West Indies. Pakistan, they're finding the going just a little bit tougher here. Johanna has taken 20 deliveries for his 4, and Inzamam 31 for 10. That's not what you usually associate with him. Nice breeze. It's a lot cooler, I think, with that breeze. Pereira again. Again, just drifting. It's beaten a man. Be looking for 2. This will be an interesting one. Does he go? He was run out yesterday on a 2, and the Waz head has prevailed. Now, Kangaroo from yesterday has changed a bit, and this one just drifting into the pads again. And that's in the air, could be out. No! Very good attempt, and they've come back for 2. Could be a run out and overthrows. Oh, it's all happening at Sharjah. Amazing sequence of events. They've ended up with 2 runs and a drop catch. Great effort, though.
Tried his very best out in the deep to take this, but I think it just possibly fell short of the fielder running in. Hit his hands. Definitely got to him on the full. Difficult catch to take, though. Right down by his bootlaces.
Well played. Good shot. And there could be a run out here if he throws it straight. Interesting. I think the throw was just a little bit wide for Kalu. And quite often when you've got to catch the ball and throw it onto the stumps, it's just enough time for the batsman to get back.
This would have been very, very close if it was a good throw. Made it quite comfortably.
Pereira to continue in the commentary box now is Tony Gregg and Ramiz Raja.
Thanks, Barry. Well, nice shot. Well played. Just wide of the mid-wicket fieldsman into the gap. It'll be cut off, though. Sri Lankans are chasing absolutely everything here in an effort to keep this run rate down.
This is a much better stroke from Yusuf Johanna. Earlier had played one in the air, which fell just a little short of Upul Chandna's deep square leg. This was played along the ground, weight nicely being transferred on the front foot and finding the gap through mid-wicket. Picked it up just a little early and placed it well as well.
Can he hit? Just wide. Direct hit's what's required. And there's such a fine line, isn't it, when you get square on. Just have a look at this. The fieldsman here has got one stump to throw at, picks it up, lets it go almost exactly square. The batsman would have been home in any event. Well fielded again. Chaminda Vaas lets his throw go a little wide that time. Well, it's wide, but he's got some bat on it. They'll be looking for 2 here. Voss picks it up. He knows that they're going to go back, and they're coming back. That's well run, very well run. The throw was just offline. It needed to be right on the bails. Well, they're enjoying it. Well run, Inzi, I think is what they're saying.
Yes, it was a brave second run from Yusuf Johanna. It was a wide delivery. Had to stretch out to reach that one. Good throw, but not really on top of the stumps. And Yusuf Johanna dragging his bat, and then Zamam was safely in as well.
Well, it's in the air. It's going to go into the gap as well. One bounce 4. He's found the gap nicely. Yusuf Johanna flicking yet another delivery, which was angled down the leg side away very effectively.
Well, an easy gimme for Yusuf Johanna. Suresh Pereira every now and then does ball on the leg stump. This one was taken care of by Yusuf in very good style. Finding the gap away from that deep square leg fieldsman and into the hoarding boards. Free swing of the bat and helping himself to a boundary.
Inzamam on strike on 21. Oh, and there's a quick single here, and that's wow, it'll be close. I think it needed a direct hit, though. And the umpire's not even bothering about asking for another look at it.
Well, Yusuf Johanna has really ran well here in this innings so far. This was just another example. Calling in early, stretching his bat.
It certainly has been very absorbing, this pair. Just getting down to picking up runs, but the Sri Lankans really haven't allowed them to run away.
And that's a very good shot. Very inventive from Inzamam. Getting inside out, realizing that he can hit over the top of cover. There's boundary riders on the other side, and he's gone over cover, which he's comfortable with.
Certainly very innovative Inzamam ul Haq, realizing that Jayasuriya was coming down very hard onto his pads, giving himself room and hitting it over cover into that vacant space. Very powerfully hit.
He's tried 3 times now and he hasn't got it past that man. The boundary's on the other side, Inzi. It's going to be very hard on the leg side. He's firing it into leg stump. You've got to give yourself room. And he's done it well that time. And looking for the offside. Came off the inside edge. This is going to be a great contest. The 100's up. I suppose if we apply the equation that most people apply, which is 30 overs and double it, it's going to be somewhere around the 220 mark.
Sri Lankans have in fact done very well to drag the Pakistanis back.
Oh, they're looking for 2. Yusuf Yohana was really setting off quickly, then realized it wasn't on. And that's up in the air, and could it be out? It's going to be tough. No, it's not, and it's not 4 either. Made a real mess of that, Zoysa. It was a tough one for him because he was always going to be close to the line. And he's messed it up, and that's a big moment in the game. Remember this one.
Yes, the batsman really got underneath it and the ball went very high up in the air. There you are, that was Soiza making a complete mess of it, nowhere near it, and just managing to save the boundary, but a big miss for Sri Lanka. It's certainly going to tell at the end.
And this is poor cricket from Zoysa. You've got to know where the boundary is. It's always easy to come in off the boundary, forward and take that catch. But when you're in and running backwards, you don't know where the boundary is. I'm not sure what he's doing so far, and he's just crept in over time. He should be back on the boundary ropes. And plenty of time to get back, and that's cracked away. It's a classic shot, that. Very, very good. Won't get a boundary. Good placement, and he just waited for it. And that's a good-looking shot. They'll be looking for 2 here, but I'm not sure that they'll go, and he's decided not to, Inzi. Beautiful shot. Nice placement too. Again, good fielding and good placement of the fielders by Jayasuriya, so he cuts it down to 2. But there's a little bit of acceleration now. 117 for 2. That's just out of reach. Oh, there could be a run out here. And that will be an interesting one. I think he's gone. It was inevitable. There had to be a run out. There had to be. It was a drop catch, very difficult chance from Murali. He did well to get his hand to it, just parried it down. In fact, it's Russell Arnold, of course, who's changed. Great piece of fielding. And let's have a look at this. Had to come down a long way, Yusuf Yohana. I think he's gone. Or does he just get back? Oh, that's touch and go. I'm glad I'm not adjudicating.
There was always a run out in the offing. Russell Arnold doing extremely well that time to put his hand to it, and Muralidharan was very quick to it. That certainly is going to be touch and go. The Sri Lankans felt that Yohana was short of his crease, but we'll have to wait for the third umpire.
Well, that's as close as it gets. Very, very tough, this one. And where's the bat? He's not running it in, and that's another minus for Yusuf Yohana. You've got to run the bat in. You can't put it over the line. Oh, well, where do the bails come off here? Good take from Kalu. And he's going at a bit of an angle, Yusuf Yohana. Well, it's a very tough one, that one. Too much doubt. That's what saved him. In fact, he ran to a part where there wasn't a line drawn. The line was very unclear as well. So, and well, he might smile. Very lucky young man. Both batsmen are now have been in a long time, 75 and 74 deliveries. They spread it around. They can't get out now. Their captain will be absolutely livid with them having occupied the crease for so long. If one of them gets out, they've got to bat through. At least one of them has got to bat through anyway. And this could be runs. Long chase for Zoysa. Probably 3 runs, but just the 2 on this occasion for Inzi.
Pakistanis certainly haven't done themselves service. They've never been putting pressure on the Sri Lankan fielders, particularly those on the lines, and just been quite happy, content, ambling along for just the 2s.
And that's a beautiful shot. Lovely, controlled, straight hit from Inzamam. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Lovely, controlled hit. Classic, in fact.
Great shot there by Inzamam, typical of him, giving himself a little bit of room with Jayasuriya darting the ball into him and hitting it over the bowler's head. Plenty of space over there, and very powerful hit, making sure that it reaches the boundary.
And that's beautifully played, but just short of the man. Controlled shot. They're looking to hit over cover now. Russell Arnold bowls from much closer to the stumps than Sanath Jayasuriya. He's easier to hit over to the cover region. Very close to the stumps. Floated it up. That's out. Yes! Beautifully taken by Sanath Jayasuriya. He went for the old heave-o, did Inzi. I don't think he's all that fit. I don't think we'll see him field either, but he's paid the price. They lose their 3rd wicket.
Good catch there by Jayasuriya. Inzi, a short one, hitting it straight to him. Certainly there wasn't much footwork from Inzi. Jayasuriya making no mistake with the catch. So that's the 3rd wicket down for Pakistan, 131 for 3.
Zaman al-Haq, I think he's played better than this. He's done quite a good job, but in the end, he succumbed to Russell Arnold. Very good catch from Sanath Jayasuriya. And there's an appeal, but I don't think it came off the bat.
That's a good sweep shot. That will go all the way.
That was beautifully played by Hassan Raza. Sanath Jayasuriya bowling a leg stump line, and the youngster helping himself to the boundary. Good roll of the wrist, playing it down and in the gap.
Played. That's good cricket from the young man.
Yes, the idea is to rotate the strike, not get frustrated. A bit of innovation. Didn't look particularly attractive, but effective enough to get him a single.
They'll be pushing here too comfortably. That shot of Hassan Raja, 2 balls previously, Ramiz, reminds me of something that you'll see Javed Bianda do. Murali with the ball in his hands again. That's gone very fine. We'll have to wait to see what the umpire will signal for this, whether it's runs or byes. Byes it is. No contact. This is a big mix-up, and another wicket goes down for Pakistan. Yusuf Yohana is gone.
Well, they were picking up singles in that fashion, so Yusuf Yohana was anticipating that Hassan Raza was going to call for the run. He didn't. He was looking at the fielder, called in early, but not early enough for Yusuf Yohana to go back. Easy run out, but Johanna playing a splendid innings once again. Unfortunate way to get out. Gone for 48 once again. 157 for Pakistan.
That's a new batsman for Pakistan. He's not on strike at the moment, though. Up-edged and caught. Frustrated him into that shot. Well bowled Muralitharan again.
It's not easy to sweep Muralitharan because of the extra bounce that he gets. Also has the ability to bowl a straighter delivery. And I think that might have been the case of a top edge. A straighter one, Hassan Raza trying to play it from outside his off stump. Just lobbed in the air, an easy take for Sanat. It's gone for 14 and Pakistan now lose their 5th wicket, 163. Hassan Raza trying to sweep Muralitharan. Swept the bowlers well until he played that one. Lobbed it in the air. Top edge, maybe trying to just hit it a little too hard. Couldn't keep the ball down.
Off spinners operating in tandem. Bowled him. Totally deceived and bowled.
Well, this is a big wicket. Moin Khan, as we all know, can really hit the ball hard. Can really propel that scoreboard. But Murli delivering for the Sri Lankans. Normally Moin Khan can sweep, but he missed it completely. Ball around his legs. Just a little late on that one. Murli is delighted. And Moin Khan makes an exit. An early one, gone for 6, and Pakistan 168 for 6.
Very capable all-rounder, Azam Mahmood. Coming in at number 8, but much better than the normal number 8 batsman in most teams. This was a dismissal again of Moin Khan.
Oh, he hit the stumps, he's missed them. He lined up there. Perhaps underarm would have been better, I think. Chandana coming in there. He's very, very quick. Oh, he's hit that one. That's a biggie all the way. It's a huge 6 onto the roof. And up go the arms and up and up and up. It was a big 6 right off the middle of the bat.
This is one of the problems you have when you're bowling at the depth. You cannot bowl on a good length. The batsmen are looking to score off every opportunity, and if you can just drop kick it off a length and it hits the middle of the bat, that's exactly what happens. You've got to get it much fuller than that. Chaminda Vaas knows that.
Yes, he'd be a little upset with himself there. Will they come back for the second? Yes, here they go again. Oh, this will be close. I think it's going to be out. They're calling for the replay. I think it's all over. The captain's not happy because I think he realizes that it's all over for him. He's walking. Now he's paused.
Yes, he's just indicating there's a crowd noise. You've got to shout up. Azza, you've got to make sure I can hear what you're saying. You've got to make a decision very decisively. And there's a little shake of the head, and he's disappointed about that, Wasim. It's a situation he relishes. He thought about the 2 straight away. Mahmood wasn't convinced, and Wasim had come just too far down the track. Never was on to get back. Vain attempt to get back, very valiant, but in the end he's got to go. 184 for 7.
Off the pad, and get another single, so they've got to run for everything. We could see another run out here. They've done very well, the Sri Lankans in the field. We reckon they've saved 15. This is going to be close. Oh, what a throw! What a throw! What a throw! They're on their toes, all right. Chandana, what a magnificent flat throw. One stump to hit, and he's smashed it.
Brilliant fielding. Absolutely brilliant. There's panic in the ranks for Pakistan. He's tried to smash it away, Azam Mahmood, and he's hit it really quite hard to Chandana, who took his time. Beautiful flat throw, and it's hit the top of the stumps, and he's not even in the frame. Magnificent fielding. That could be a defining moment too. Wonderful fielding from the Sri Lankans.
So 188 for 8.
Yeah, brilliant piece of fielding. Not much he could do, Azam Mahmood. He had to go. He was committed. And that could be...
Oh, got him! What a catch! Beautifully taken! Sanachaya Surya diving full legs to his right. Well, I know one bloke who's going to be enjoying this. Trevor Chappell will be watching this. He's been working really hard with these guys in the field, and they're turning it on. They really are. Well, look at the smile on Jayasurya's face.
And this is why. This is a brilliant piece of fielding. He's going to his wrong hand. It's actually a right hand, but of course he's a left-hander, natural left-hander, and he snared it absolutely perfectly. And the fielding coach, as you said, he'll be delighted, as were the Sri Lankans. They've fielded superbly. A run out, brilliant run out. And now a good caught and bowled. 189 for 9.
Good shot, straight down the ground, right off the mid of the bat. Beautifully hit. That's the place to hit them. If you want to hit them straight and hard, and that was wonderfully played.
There's Jayasurya going with the two spinners. With Abdul Rasak getting the foot right to the pitch of the ball. Nice flat hit straight past the bowler. There's no fielders there, and he's got the just reward.
Straight again. This time mid-off comes in. Muralidharan lets it rip. 196 for 9. Well bowled in, well bowled, right up in the block hole. That's the end of that. Well, that's been wonderful. Really good cricket. This game has fluctuated in all directions. Pakistan first were looking so good. The pressure was kept up by the Sri Lankans, and they've now ended up with a total of 196. Well, I think we've got a great game of cricket on our hands.
Excellent bowling from Russell Arnold. He just bowled it full right in the block hole, just a little bit quicker. And Ashad Khan couldn't get down in time. Pakistan all out for 196. And that's an iffy total. It's just one of those totals where you fancy they could get them. Mind you, Pakistan feel that they've got the attack to get the Sri Lankans out as well. This is going to be a mighty contest.
There it is, 196 is the total. And you can see there the contributions basically coming from Anwar on 30, Johanna 48, Inzaman make 42, and Raza and Mahmood chipped in as well. But no real momentum after what was quite a good start, and also in the middle order there as well, some quite good batting, although at one stage they were consolidating. They just weren't able to capitalise.
Yeah, that's the key. There was no partnerships at all. Inzamam and Johanna had done all the hard work and then got out just at a time when Pakistan wanted them to accelerate, and that's what's cost them very dearly. I think they'll be disappointed with the total of 196. They've got an attack which can defend that, so the game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. But the Sri Lankans, you've got to give them a lot of credit here. They've come back from a poor performance, and they've really turned it on tonight. Their fielding was excellent, been well supported by the bowlers, and I think Jayasurya did a good job as captain. The game is in a very, very good state. We're just not sure who's going to win this one. The bowling, Chaminda Vaas did a very good job, Zoysa as well. They opened up and did the job that was required of them. And then Murali, of course, always a thorn in everybody's side. Jayasurya did well, and Russell Arnold, I thought, bowled well at the end under pressure.